Alright, so during the Little Big Planet stuff, I thought I'd just start a new series of a GameCube game. I'm playing it on the Wii. It's called Call of Duty Finest Hour. It's one of the first Call of Duties. It's not the first one, but it's one of the first ones. I think it's like the sequel to the first one. But yeah, so let's play it. This is actually the fourth time I'm recording it. The first time. Alright, so yeah, let's run it in progressive scan mode. Yeah, the first time I recorded it, the audio was distorted. The second time I recorded it, audio was too loud. The third time I recorded it, audio was distorted again. So let's give it one more try. So Z created by Activision. I don't know that. And Spark Entertainment. Whatever company that is. And here's a cutscene. I'll just leave it to you guys to watch. You have to remember this was some technology back then. I mean, the processing was amazing. As you can see, Call of Duty Finest Hour. I mean, there are some scenes in this game that are pretty grand for a 2004 game. As you can see, I finished the game. You start out as in the Eastern Front in Stalingrad, Russia. So let's just start here. Not one step back. Just turns out to be the first mission, and so let's start there.
Europe.
Here's a documentary.
1940. Hitler's ruthless quest to extend Germany's borders has his people at war with the world. The mobilization of armies by Britain and France proves no deterrent as the Nazis invade their European neighbors to the north and west, while extending their reach eastward towards Russia's critical oil fields. By fall, Germany's lightning war to soften England is launched, and America increases production, racing to aid the British. By 1941, the battle for North Africa is on, as Rommel's Afrika Korps arrives in Tripoli. On the Eastern Front, an impatient Hitler breaks his pact with the Soviets. Stalin responds with a scorched earth policy, intent on leaving only ruins for the Nazi invaders. But one by one, his cities fall. Now, in 1942, massive German air raids commence against Stalingrad, and the battle for this noble city turns vicious. The Red Army refuses to retreat, and a counteroffensive is launched against a force that now stretches from the Volga to the Atlantic and deep into the African desert. Against impossible odds, millions come forward to answer the call of their countries, their families, their lives.
Alright, so there was a documentary right there. As now we get introduced to who I'm going to be for the first couple of levels. And basically, like I said before, some scenes in this game are beyond its time, and that's what makes this game so good.
My name is Alexander Sokolov. I thought I was safe. As a watchmaker's apprentice, I would learn the business, then open a shop of my own. Maybe get married, have children, start a life. But now our cities are under attack, and Stalingrad will put an end to those dreams. We should have known the Germans would turn on us, break the treaty. They have no honor. The Commissar surrounded us up so quickly, speaking of the motherland, the sacrifices of our brothers, our duty. I'm only 20, but I'm ready to fight to the death. The sight of my home, Stalingrad, infuriates me. It is as if hell itself were burning.
Alright, so we're in Stalingrad, 1942. And Alexander Sokolov, I believe that's what his name was. So this was back in the day when all Call of Duty games were World War II. There he is in the back of the boat. If you look at the range that you can see everything in, that's pretty grand for a 2004 game.
The Germans have lost hundreds of tanks and planes. Hitler's brutalized hordes are now advancing towards Stalingrad over mountains of their own dead bodies. Our Bolshevik party, our nation, our great country have given us the task not to let the enemy reach the Volga and to defend the city of Stalingrad.
Alright, so airplanes are basically attacking, German airplanes are attacking the rowboats. That's never good. Whatever that was, they're dead. Alright, so he was an airplane.
This is your mother's prayer. Kill the German. This is the cry of your Russian earth. Do not waver. Do not let up. Kill. Death to the German invader.
Hey, death to the German invaders. Yes. Good. Alright. So let's go bring death to the German invaders. Nice amplifying bullhorn. Nice Mosin Nagant rifle ammunition.
Alright, comrade. You're with me. Pay attention and follow my orders, or I will shoot you.
Well, most of the guys here are pretty much screwed over, so let's just follow Puskov so we don't become one of them. Well, that's never good when they're about to when people are about to cut a city in half. Right, that guy just fell in front of me, and then somehow I was blocked by that guy. Also, as you can see, the health in this game is measured by a health bar, not by a red screen popping up whenever you get shot. Although the screen does turn red, it's not. You can't recover unless you pick up a medic pack or medic kit. Alright, that's gonna fall over, and yep. Whoever's down there is gonna get screwed over twice. Alright, so let's continue to follow Puskov to the trenches of Stalingrad. And you see this thing boosts your health. Those round discuses, whatever they're called. Let's take cover behind the sandbags. Look at that officer just standing there. Look at me without a gun in a battlefield. Seems like everyone else has a gun except for me. That's basically like throwing Bill Gates out there without a computer. Yeah. So basically you follow Puskov for most of this mission. This mission again is called Not One Step Back. This game originally came out for GameCube and PS2. A last generation game. Came out in 2004. So it's pretty old. It's not the first Call of Duty, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the first, like I said before. Alright, so Puskov is heading towards this giant tube right here. As we follow another guy who is smartly taking the flanking route. And I guess this is where the legendary refinery battles were held. Just a smaller scale.
Wait here.
Alright, so that gun is mine now. So let's take out those Germans. Gunplay for me is kind of hard, counting that my GameCube controller isn't exactly a real GameCube controller. It's one of those fake ones you buy for like $5. Okay, so we just took out an entire horde of Germans. No problem. And let's look for a MP40. MP40s are definitely one of the best guns in the game. It's like a mini machine gun, especially in this game. You get almost one shot, one kill, and at the same time you get rapid fire, which is perfect. So in this game, alright, yes. Okay, so anyways, in this game, I would definitely recommend the MP40 as one of the best guns. Undoubtedly. Some of the things sound like it blew up in my house. As Puskov is getting screwed over it. Alright, so of course, everyone's just going to charge up just like they charged up the hill. I bet more than 3/4 of these guys are all going to die, so let's stare at their faces one last time. Give them some credit in history. Alright, so Puskov is definitely not going to let me charge out there, or we're both going to get mowed down. Let's just follow Puskov the safe way. It's like he's been here before. Maybe he has. Maybe he's a double agent. But still, he's leading me safely there, so I guess you can't say anything about that. Yeah, I definitely needed that. Alright, so there's definitely Germans around the corner over here. Alright, let's switch to our Mosin-Nagant. Okay, never mind. Puskov's just gonna charge up like that. Ah, come on. Alright, I missed that guy a couple times. Alright, so that guy's dead. Let's flush out anyone who's left in here.
You're still alive, comrade. I'm impressed. Follow me.
Alright, I think there's some health over here.
Keep moving.
Nope. Alright, so that's level 1. Saving. And now we're going to have to charge up the hill to that bunker. So that's going to be part 1 of my walkthrough. So come back for part 2, as that's going to be coming right up.
Mamiev Kurgan is just ahead. But first we need to flush the Germans out of...
Alright, so when we come back, we're just going to flush out some Germans. So yeah, that's been it.